welcome to behind the scenes of our film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. My name is Maximus, and I am leader in The Revenge of the Destroyer. I am also the main actor Peter Parker and Spider-Man. The classic of this today I am with my support worker.
Yes. Hi, I'm Jess. I play Aunt May. I also do some stuff behind the scenes.
That's also correct. And I am also with these guys as well. I'm with Trent, Hero, Potter, David playing it, and one fact, my best mate was called Swipe. You can see these guys individually on screen. And also these guys as well, they are joined via a Zoom or video. They are joined by video today. So today we're going to show you some behind the scenes of our film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. So yeah, if these guys who are listening, if you guys would like to introduce yourself, please do.
Hi, my name is Thomas White and Mark's best mate and assistant co-director and music producer of his new film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. I am currently playing one of the soldiers as well as the new Green Golem at his upcoming film.
Hey everyone, I'm David. I'm here today to talk about the film that our awesome director Marcus has spent a lot of time coordinating and being the head director of. It's Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer, and it has been an amazing experience. You know, working with so many people, I've made so many friends, I can't describe it. So I was fortunate enough for Marcus to give me a role as co-director along with Thomas Walters White. And I've also had quite a few roles because I was very lucky, Marcus giving me them. So my main role has been Doctor Strange, which was really fun to play, especially dressing up in a bit of a strange, uniform. Yeah, pun intended, but you'll see what I mean. Anyway, and then I've also played a cop, a reporter, a military sergeant, and I've done a few, just casual parts, like an extra at the library, for example. But yeah, it's I think that's enough talking about me.
Like these guys says that these guys are also main actors / extras in our film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. We are going to take place each day some of the segments and some of the shots we did during the film, and we'll also show you some of the sets that we shot back in Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. So we're going to take you onto some of the sets that we shot that here. So yeah, we hope you enjoy this behind the scenes, and let's get into this behind the scenes. Here we are, everybody, on the set of our film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. So this is our set here. So as you can all see, this was one of the sets we used. So one of the biggest scenes we did in this film was the fight scene between the Destroyer and Peter Parker. As you might see in this film, we used this big grassy area for the fighting. If you let the camera like follow me around. So this is the super background story. So when Jared Slade showed in, when him and I came out from the year, we came to this grassy area. You may recognise this from our other film, The Victim. We used this exact same area, which you'll really be over here, and trying the camera had it could cut as well. But this year with it being Spider-Man, we used this big grass. Outrageous.
Yeah.
So just kind of got that in a minute. Now, so we had awesome time filming the scene. Big shout out to Ilya Pate. She actually came here to the set. And then Joe and I just filmed us sort of the fight scene, and it was a lot of fun doing the fight scene. So yeah, close to look. Big set. So basically, when Joe and I filmed it, we had to set ourselves. So I don't think the squad place, the iconic squad post, and Joe being was completely post being. As you can see, if we were here, Joe was over here. So when we started the fight scene, we started here, and then I was over here. Yeah. I do like to know it wasn't windy, but this is not like sneak went to work. So, but yeah, let's show the B-roll as well. So, if David's with us right now, if you would explain, that'd be great. So let's leave it, David.
Here we have the main set, where Marcus decided to film. So in North Wollongong, or Wollongong, like near the beach. And yeah, you can see it's a very grassy area. There's a few buildings and there's a big car park, but pretty good place to film. And in particular, the main action happens here. So we have Spider-Man as Marcus and Jared as the Destroyer. And the Destroyer hunts down Marcus after searching him, watching the news, gathering information, comes to terrorize his school, and he says, "Hey, Peter Parker, I know you're Spider-Man, I'm gonna take you out, and if we don't fight, shit's gonna go down." Excuse me, I dropped the, I'm dropping those bombs, but anyway. So, and Jared the Destroyer basically says, "I'm gonna destroy this school if you don't do anything." Peter's like, "Oh, I've gotta do something." They end up fighting, quite physical. The Destroyer gets a bit of grappling going on, pushes around Spider-Man, and then, Spider-Man does pretty good himself, and then, it's very, it comes to kind of a bit of a stalemate, but then, just out of nowhere, Doctor Strange comes through a portal. Spider-Man's all surprised, like, "Oh, Doctor Strange, what are you doing here?" And Doctor Strange basically says, "Well, I sense the Destroyer came from another universe. I'm here to stop him." And they converse a bit. The Destroyer's looking all confused, like, "Who the hell is this guy? I'll destroy all of you if I have to." Sorry, excuse me. And basically, Doctor Strange takes over and banishes the Destroyer to another universe. So, that get rid of that nasty bad guy, and Peter and Doctor Strange part ways, and so yeah, it's a good ending.
Well, thank you, David. As David just mentioned in this behind the scenes video, this was our set building that we had for our big fight scene that we had between the Destroyer and Peter Parker. So yeah, it was an amazing set that we had. So let's go on to the next set that we shot of our film, which is the first scene. Let's get into that. Alright everyone, here we are on our next set of our film, Spider-Man The Revenge of the Shrug. So this set here was our first set of our film, Spider-Man The Revenge of the Shrug. So this was our first set, so where we did our first scene of my film. So bit of description on it. So our first set here was where we filmed the first scene of it. So with the first scene, the first scene was more about the interactions between the Destroyer and Spider-Man. So basically, as you may have seen from the trailer or seen from the film in the actual movie, we used this first area for first scene. So if the camera likes to follow me around, as you can see, we did a little action sequences along here. So along here, we actually did a lot of shots with Spider-Man running around, jumping and all that. We were going to try and do a little bit of CGI, but CGI didn't quite work, so we just ended up, we just had me as the main actor in the suit, jumping around and like doing all the flips and all the stunts that he does, like Tom Ryan, big shout out to him. If the camera likes to follow me around, as you can see here, we've got these bushes along here as well. So what we did was we had a lot of the actors, including myself, like my best mate, almost like you're gonna speak about it. Him, Gabriel James, Trent, and David, and a few of the other guys, including Jared, to come out here, shoot some shots here for our first scene. So like I said, we shot over there. As you can see, we shot the first part of the first scene where Jared gives the speech to start. I'm not going to give too much away because it's behind the scenes, but I'm just giving you a rough sort of idea. Yeah, as you can see here, we did a shot here for the teaser trailer where Jared actually gives the order. where he goes, there is man, go get Spider-Man. So where he does that bit of dialogue. Along here, if we pan the camera along here, this is where we did some of the other scenes where, like I said, Spider-Man did some running and stunts and jumping around, basically doing a lot of Spider-Man stunts. We also had a lot of the actors, with the soldiers, did a lot of shots like over here as well, where they did a lot of attacking shots. So as you can see, there's a little conference party. We used that shot where we did the landmine scene where this is where actually soldiers like wow. So that scene was actually really fun too. Big shout out to David and Thomas and Gilbert James for doing that scene. Absolutely loved it. And I just behind the camera, what are your thoughts about this set? Like, what do you think?
It was a great set. Great scenery, the hills in the background. Perfect for the scene.
We had a few little issues, but we adapted quite quick. After talking to a few of my filmmakers that I know, they said, it's not really, a bad idea, so we went really well with it. If we point the camera over here, as you can see, we did a shot here where we did more attacking shots with the soldiers where they were attacking Spider-Man. So basically, they run, as they're attacking, they were using the guns as props of, shooting and stuff. Don't worry, not real guns. So we did a lot of shots where a lot of the soldiers and stuff as well, so yeah, this was an amazing set. Let's get into a bit of B-roll now as well. And while we get into B-roll, if Thomas is listening to this part now, if he'd like to, please, if you'd like to, we'll let him take over for us. My best mate Thomas will take over.
Hey everyone, this was our first set of our film called Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. In the first set of our film, we see the Destroyer send his soldiers off to kill Spider-Man. You can see the second set here. We see the soldiers try and plant the landmine to capture Spider-Man.
Be a free man, need a plan that can teach me how to be man, how to think, what to do, what to be in, make moves, be the change in my own hands, follow through, do what I gotta do, prove what I gotta prove, move how I gotta move, choose what I gotta choose, lose, die, never lose, I'll be the one at the top when I'm down, making moves. We had so much fun making this scene, and we had so much fun making the film, and I also want to thank Marcus the director, as well as David the producer of making this beautiful film come true. Without you guys, this masterpiece couldn't be made. A big shout out to the cast and crew, and also a massive shout out to Jared, Simon, and also Trent Potter for this, and also a massive big thanks to Indy P and also Jesse Knight for helping Marcus get on stage and doing this film into its original form.
So here we have this was the beginning set, so it was at North Wollongong Beach. Yeah, that's right, and not quite at the beach, but it was, maybe a few 100-meter walk away at this kind of parkish area, and this was really good. We filmed the military scene where the Destroyer's got the military hunting down and shooting at Spider-Man. We've got the big arrest where the cops come and arrest the Destroyer. We've also got the big explosion where some bloke, some idiot is meant to put a bomb for Spider-Man and he blows up him in his screw. He screws up, so silly bastard. Anyway, and yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on over there. So yeah, I really enjoyed filming this with Marcus, and everybody else did too, I'm sure. And I look forward to many things in the future. Bye for now.
Hey everyone, here we are on another set of our film Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer. This was the set where we did the Peter Parker and Aunt May scenes, and we did some other scenes here as well. The other scenes we did here at the HQ were the scenes with the principal and the PE teacher. So like I said, we did some scenes with the PE teacher here. So here we are at the office here. This was an office scene we did for the PE teacher scene. So like I said, here's the set of where we shot the principal scene and the PE teacher scene. So it just gives you an insight of what we sort of shot. As you can see here, we have a set here in front of the door here where we shot the scene with the principal, where we did the scene with Principal Mutton, played by Luke Mutton. So we did a scene between Peter Parker and the Principal Mutton. So yeah, but yeah, this was our set of our film Spider-Man the Revenge of the Destroyer. Hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, so yeah, we did some scenes here. So as you would have seen from the behind the scenes footage, some scenes where we did the Peter Parker and Aunt May scene. So there was 2 scenes, scene 2 and scene 5. This set here was where we obviously did the Spider Sense scene. So yeah, this set was obviously where we did the Spidey Sense set and all that. So yeah, this is where we did the Spidey Sense scene. So where Peter Parker's working on his science project and he does the Spidey Sense. So we did really well with filming that set. And yeah, did really well with filming that scene, doing that shot and all that. This set here is also the set where the part where Peter Parker runs out with the suit and like puts the suit on and runs off and swings off the sunset. So yeah, this was the set where we shot the scene where Peter Parker runs out. We didn't shoot me putting the costume on, obviously, because we thought the shot of me running out of the building would be good. So yeah, like I said, this is the set where Peter Parker obviously runs out and puts the spider suit on. So yeah, hope you enjoyed looking at the set, and yeah, this is our May set, so big shout out to Stellar Experiences for allowing us to use this set. So yeah.
Hey everyone, so here we are on another set of our film Spider-Man the Revenge of the Destroyer. This set here is where we shot the school scenes between Peter Parker, Ned Leeds and Flash Thompson. So here's a description of it. So the description of the scene was where Peter Parker and Ned Leeds met up in school and they were sort of talking about what they sort of did over the weekend. So basically Ned Leeds and Peter Parker were catching up. So they were basically catching up on everything and seeing how everything was going. And Ned and Peter were seeing how they were going with each other and all that. So basically they were having a general conversation, and as they were having a conversation they realised that Flash Thompson was coming up. So Peter Parker realises that, you know, the bully is coming up to them and all that. So this version of Flash Thompson was a bit of a bully as well. So yeah, basically we try to get Trent Pollard to play a similar version to the one in the movies, but anyway. So like I said, this was our set for our school scene for our film Spider-Man Revenge of the Destroyer. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the set. So this was our set that we did. So we used the Wollongong Library for the set, and it was absolutely amazing. Thank you to the Wollongong Library for allowing us to film here. We did have to be quiet during this shoot and during the filming as well. But yeah, but thank you to the Wollongong Library for allowing us to use the set. So hope you enjoy this behind the scenes and enjoy the set. So yeah, alrighty, I think that's it, and let's go on to the interviews.
That's it, spinning, but I still keep ripping and I still keep hitting 2 ways. I'm spitting all in, I'm risking it all. Yeah.
I think playing the role of Peter Parker was really good. It was really good sort of playing the character from my perspective. But I got a little bit of inspiration from the actor Tom Holland. For those that don't know, I follow Tom Holland. I've got a bit more inspiration from him. For those who don't know, I used to be a big fan of Spider-Man as a kid, and I went off, but then I gone back to watching it once I found out Tom Holland was playing it. So basically, I've watched a lot of Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies and took a bit of inspiration from it. So, but playing the role of Peter Parker, probably one of the best roles I've tried it in these short films, even though they're my personal projects. Obviously, I think doing scenes with Aunt May were probably the best scenes I've done. School scenes were really good too. My idea for playing Peter Parker, I was trying to sort of more sound young, like Tom Holland did in the original Tom Holland movies. I was trying to sound more young, like trying to work hard to sort of play that character. Watching a lot of clips of how he plays the character, it was honestly fun, play character to do. was fun wearing the costume with the Spider-Man costume as well. When I'm wearing now, I wore this, I didn't wear this shirt, I wore like the same sort of pants for the character, because the way I imagined the character was, you know, black pants, black shirt, and black button-up shirt, and that sort of Peter Parker sort of style type. But I think it was on a stick on. But again.
Do you have a favorite scene?
Favorite scene? I'm gonna pick a few. The first scene I really love would be the first scene where I first meet Jared as my character. So, you know, when the first scene would be, it'd be the first scene, so where I first meet the Destroyer. So, which is obviously a fictional character. So, when I first met the Destroyer was really fun. Playing Spider-Man, doing those things was really good. I really sort of enjoy, you know, going in, you know, playing the role of the character, you know, doing that sort of first interaction with the soldiers was really good. I'd never done anything with soldiers before, but I thought it was like an interesting experience, a fun, enjoyable moment. You know, Spider-Man interacting with soldiers, playing Spider-Man himself was really good, but having sort of Spider-Man interact with soldiers was really good. Working with Jared playing the show was really good. I really enjoyed sort of, you know, working with Jared. Jared was awesome playing the character. Like, even though obviously I was the one directing it, but having Jared play the show was really good. But having me sort of interacting with him as my character, and that was one of the funnest moments. The other moments was the scene with Jess and I, with just my support worker. Doing scenes with her was probably fun. The first scene we shot was during the public holiday, actually. We shot the first scene with, you know, Peter and Aunt May. It was really good. I was hoping to, like, obviously film with my camera, which is here, of course, but unfortunately it had exhaust battery, so we filmed it with my phone, which is what we're using for this interview. We filmed it with my phone, which was good, so, like, yeah, I think the scene with Jess was really good. But I love the school scenes with Trent and as well, you know, Ned and Flash. Those scenes were really good. And I loved the final scene I loved doing was the Spidey sense. The scene where I did the Spidey sense, you know, acting in the Spidey sense, I was like really good. Like, I kind of sort of got into the mind of Peter Parker and the mind of Tom Holland, like how he sort of did it. So yeah, probably through those scenes, you know, scenes about May, the first scene and all that. But yeah, that's all I really was thinking of.
Nice. So what would you say your greatest challenge was?
The greatest challenge of the film would be the scheduling. Like, I remember, I just like the cast and crew, you know, the scheduling was probably one, but what I also did was I chat with, you know, the co-assistant directors. I spoke to, you know, spoke to Thomas Walters-White, my best mate, and I spoke to my best mate Thomas Walters-White and David Payne. We had a few discussions about it, and we were able to sort of work out a way to sort of make it better. I even spoke to Jared a few times, so the whole cast and crew, we all had a big discussion of how we sort of made it better. And we came up a rough plan of the scheduling of how we're going to do the shoots. The other thing would be directing the actors. That was probably with just sort of showing them what they're doing in the scene, like directing them and explaining to them, you know, what they're doing as the character and stuff in the scene. Like, for example, soldiers, trying to direct the soldiers and that. The school scene was fun. So, you know, directing Gabriel, James, and Rapport, my two other friends, directing them was easy because it was a school scene, it was easy to do. I think, you know, Gabriel's a really good actor. Like, being able to explain to him, like, hey, this shot we're gonna do is good. The soldiers part was probably a little bit of a challenge, but once I got talking to the cast, it was all good. Once I got talking to them, once it, you know, we just communicated, got a rough plan, we were able to sort of work out what we're sort of roughly doing. So yeah, the other challenge would be the day and time. I mean, the day and the time was probably the big problem. Back when we shot the first scene, talking with Joe was probably like even now it's getting like not too dark, but like biggest challenge, the challenge with that was time and date. When we shot the first scene, we talked well, an hour to do all that. Like, we took an hour. Like, even though, well, like, you know, filming takes time, but like, we took an hour. That was pretty challenging part, but we learned a lot of mistakes from that. We learned a lot from the mistakes from that, but I'd probably say like Dave and Titan. I remember when we filmed it, Joe, like brought a good point, how I was, you know, like a good point how like not having less time in days, so that with our films next year, which we're doing next year, we're taking that into consideration next year, playing the days a bit more better. But yeah, that's probably it. I think like
Awesome.
a lot of fun making this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, what was your best part of playing Ned in the film?
I'd probably say being part of one of the army soldiers.
Oh, that's good. What did you like about that?
Just like wearing the outfit. I was just enjoying it, that's all.
That's very good to hear. So what was your favourite part in filming Spider-Man the Revenge of the Destroyer?
I think the filming part of Spider-Man the Vector Destroyer was really awesome because you get to see like the dynamic of the two characters of that fighting scene was really awesome. I also think my favourite part of filming was the post-credit scene after everything was going down and the Green Goblin. You get to see that variant of him, and I think that's a really cool aspect for the movie.
That's good. Well, what did you like about playing one of the soldiers in the beginning?
I love playing one of the soldiers because there's actually like the story, like background of why the Green Goblin became the Green Goblin, and I think that's a really good aspect towards once again to the movie because I think it's quite an important, important thing.
That's really good. What did you like about being the co-assistant director working alongside David?
I think it was really awesome that we were working alongside each other because I got to do the media, of course, and I used to do all the behind scenes with you guys. I think was really awesome too, because we still have that dynamic where, you know, we all can be silly but at the same time be serious as well. And I really think that's a beautiful dynamic for all the three of us because it actually shows nature and, and also shows our friendship as well inside this beautiful, creative storytelling.
That's really good. What was it like being the music producer of this amazing film?
I think it was really awesome, and I think it's such an awesome privilege that you let me experience me doing some of the...
That's good, yeah. That's very good to hear. Would you consider doing that in the future again?
Of course. I actually am currently right now about to start doing your music for the Green Goblin.
That's really good, that's good. What were some of the challenges... you faced during the filming process?
I think we all had this challenge with us. This process was getting people together and trying to figure out details and trying to figure out filming dates because a lot of the weather, commuting back and forth from here and from the Highlands was also a bit of a challenge. There was a few times where we could have done filming, but you had other plans, David had other plans. So luckily we found a common ground eventually, and yeah, that was a really good aspect.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. What did you like about working with the cast and crew?
I thought it was really cool. I think we always have a special dynamic, all of us working together in this beautiful films. Me being co-assistant director and me being head of the music really does work as well because, I get to show you what music's good, I get to show the cast what music is good, and then we can always have a say, and then I can just do a few adjustments.
That sounds good. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, Thomas. What was your favourite part in filming Spider-Man the Revenge of the Destroyer?
I really liked the army scene, running around with Tom and Gabe, but also getting blown up next to them was very enjoyable. That was probably my favourite.
That's good. What did you like about playing the Sergeant, David?
Probably just, like whenever you have like stuff that can cause chaos, it's always really fun. I'm holding a toy gun going, pulling myself up. It's fun. There's also shouting yes, and
You also had other roles in this film too. So you had what other roles did you have that you liked?
I really liked Doctor Strange at the end. That was fun. Pretending to make a portal, and then also probably the funnest bit about it was actually a lot of that me and you had to do together, synergy.
Yeah.
I just loved it.
No, that's good. That was really good. What was the best thing? What was the best thing you liked about being a co-assistant director working alongside Thomas Walters White?
All of them. Okay, with Tom. Oh man, okay. All the bloopers we had, whenever we made a mistake, it was just so fun, so funny. Filming obviously is good, but when we both stuffed up, you just. So I guess the answer is, not in the film. It's the mistakes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. That sounds really good to hear. So you enjoy doing the bloopers and everything, so that's good. What were some of the challenges that you went through when filming Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Destroyer?
Well, there's a lot of signals, when you go. When you go action, and then sometimes already the army people we run too early or too late, or we run too fast, and so sometimes doing that, we have to do I think one of them we did 8 takes or something to actually get it right. So that was definitely a challenge.
Yeah, that sounds good. Any other challenges you want to add to your interview?
Oh yeah, and also just there was this time where me and Dennis, we had to arrest the destroyer Jared, and I just kept saying the wrong thing over and over. Look, it was just hilarious.
Yeah, I do remember when we were filming it took you time to do it.
Yeah, and then probably the hardest bit was whenever we'd make each other giggle, and then that was it. That was the end.
That sounds really good to hear.
Yeah.
Who was one of let me try again.
One of the.
What was one of the best things you enjoyed with working with the cast and crew?
Okay, besides from the explosion, being the bystander in the library was fun because I didn't have to do much, and I just got to observe other people doing their lines really well. So
that sounds really good to hear. Thank you for your time, David.
Sometimes I can't remember things I do from day to day. Seems like I just do it in a different kind of way. Everybody's telling me to get my shit together, but I just wanna go with the flow and let it be whatever. I'm living by my own rules and my own agenda. You put me down on rock like I'm a serial. Spider-Man, what is he going to do? Spider-Man, where are you? Spider-Man, he's the best one. Yeah. Spider-Man, what is he going to do? Spider-Man, where are you? Spider-Man, he's the best one. Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this beautiful film and watching behind the scenes. If you want to watch more, please look at our two channels, T-Dog Mountain Productions, and please go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Thomas. Stay tuned for our next two upcoming films next year, which is Spider-Man: The Revenge of the Green Goblin and Sherlock Holmes Spell.
Thank you so much guys for your support. It's been really pleasurable.
Thank you so much for watching our behind the scenes and everything else, and can't wait to see you all in the near future. And we'll give you some more updates in the next video of our films. I'll do like a little video at the end, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.
It's been a blast.
We'll see you.
I love this mess I'm in.